I thank His Eminence Malcolm Cardinal Ranjit for extending this invitation to me to be a part of this happy occasion when the BCI campus announces its first ever offering of undergraduate pathways and registers its first batch of undergraduate students. Let me at the outset take this opportunity to congratulate these students on their enrollment and wish them all success in their future studies. I also wish to convey my deep appreciation of the hard work and dedication of all those involved in the establishment and growth of this institution. I encourage you to redouble your efforts to develop this institution into an outstanding seat of higher learning in Sri Lanka. Education is one of the cornerstones of the development of any nation. For Sri Lanka to progress, it is essential that our youth acquire the knowledge, skills, and capabilities they need to compete on the global stage and adapt to ever-changing circumstances. The education needs to be in line with the latest advances in higher learning and also be holistic in nature. For education to be truly effective, it should be rooted in strong ethical and moral values. In my policy framework, Vistas of Prosperity and Splendor, I have outlined the key components to produce a productive citizen and a happy family. Embedded in it is the creation of a society endowed with knowledge. While I emphasize on reawakening of school education with all its components revamped, I also accord very high priority to achieve excellence in higher education. Some key components in this sector are to convert all universities to smart learning universities and commence technological faculties to produce more technocrats, expand the open university education system, enabling to provide more distance education opportunities, and upgrade and expand all state universities conforming to international standards. My policy framework also includes many initiatives to create and nurture a skilled society. For our economy to grow, particularly in the new normal environment, a trained, energetic workforce with the right sense of dignity of labor is essential so that we could achieve accelerated development. I'm very committed towards these education-centered initiatives and have established the necessary governance framework to achieve the set targets in a short period. In this context, institutions such as the Benedict XVI Catholic Institution of Higher Education can play a significant role. I am aware that since its establishment under the guidance of His Eminence Malcolm Cardinal Ranjit, the BCI campus has been home to several thousand students who have benefited them tremendously from its diploma level programs. These students have come from all over the country and have been welcomed by this institution irrespective of their ethnic, religious or socio-economic backgrounds. The institution has molded them into a well-educated, right-thinking citizens capable of great contributions to our nation. The service rendered by the BCI campus is very much in keeping with the historic role played by the Catholic Church in educating the youth of this country through its island-wide network of schools since colonial times. In fact, during sustained periods, successive colonial governments gave little attention and even less budgetary support to education. However, bridging a dire need, it was these schools and those founded by Christian missionaries, together with the Pirivena schools, ably managed by erudite Buddhist monks throughout the island, which ensured that the children of this country received a formal education. That contribution to the fabric of our nation has been immense and invaluable. On a personal note, I recall with pleasure that I was able to contribute towards the construction of this campus in anticipation of the visit of His Holiness Pope Francis in 2015 during my tenure as the Secretary to the Ministry of Defense and Urban Development. Today, I am extremely pleased to see that within a very short span of time, the BCI campus has grown into a degree awarding institute accredited by Ministry of Education, enrolling students in degree programs that are recognized by the University Grant Commission. The number of students who qualify to enter Sri Lanka's state universities is comparatively small. This is not due to the lack of capability of our students or of the secondary schools at which they learn, but more due to resource limitations in the state-funded higher education system. Our government has ensured that the state universities enroll more students in the next intake, particularly in the areas of medicine, engineering, IT, science and technological subjects. What is important, though, is that the graduates of such intakes are easily employable, filling a huge void in the employment market. Historically, our education system has been geared towards failing students and preventing their progress to higher stages of learning, rather than encouraging them to succeed by providing more opportunities for them to learn as they grow older. While the government is committed to overhauling the overall education system to overcome this weakness, there is a tremendous role for institutions such as the BCI campus in providing able students with high quality degrees outside the state-funded higher education system. I am confident that this institution, with its very eminent governance council led by His Eminence Malcolm Cardinal Ranjit, together with its very capable and qualified faculty, will enable talented young Sri Lankans from every part of the country and from all walks of life to receive a high-quality higher education at this beautiful campus and become a role model for others to follow. In concluding these brief remarks, I once again thank His Eminence Malcolm Cardinal Ranjit for inviting me to this happy occasion and wish everyone associated with the Benedict the 16th Catholic institution of higher education, every success in the long and no doubt rewarding journey that lies ahead. Thank you.